Hey friends, welcome back. I'm so excited that you are here with me today. This video has tons of fun Christmas crafts that you can make at home very inexpensively and very easy. Every day, every week, and every month, we use cans in our homes and we go through so many of them. I said to myself, let me use a few for some Christmas crafts. So I gathered several in different sizes, including this super large one, which is not technically tin, it's more cardboard, but it'll work. And so for the first project, I'm going to start with these 3 cans. I'm going to spray paint them in this golden hammered spray paint by Rust-Oleum, and I'm going to use this little nifty nozzle that allows it to be an easier spray experience. I get them on Amazon, and I do have them on my Amazon store, which is linked below. Basically, you just want to snap it right on top. Sometimes you have to put it from the top, sometimes you slide it in, but nonetheless, they work about the same. And you just spray it, and it just makes it so much easier. And I took them outside, and I gave them one pretty heavy coat of spray paint. This is what they look like once they were dry. I did want them to have a little bit more of a hammered, rusted, kind of rustic look. So I'm going to take some of this metallic latex paint in the golden tone and this metallic black paint, and I'm just going to dab them and kind of mix them together with a cotton ball and just dab each can all the way till they all covered. Once they were dry, they had a perfect look to them. I love them. I'm going to use a drill bit, and I'm just going to drill one hole in the middle of the top of each can because we are going to mimic some golden bells. I'm going to do it on all 3 of them. Then I'm going to take some jute string, and we're going to start adding some red bells from Dollar Tree. We're just going to attach them to the bottom with a knot, and then I'm just going to sort of measure where I want the bell to hang. Make a knot, and then thread one of these wooden beads right through it. I'm going to thread the jute string through the inside of the can to the outside, and that way we'll have a nice hanging bow. Now on the top, I'm just going to make a little simple bow using the same jute string. Just going to loop it twice and tie it around, and I'm going to knot it twice so it stays nice and secure, and then we'll have a nice bell to hang. And I'm going to do the same process on the other 2 cans.
We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times.
Once I had them done, I am going to take 2 of these wreaths. One is a magnolia leaf wreath, and the other one is an evergreen wreath. These are from Target Dollar Spot, and I get them all the time for $3 each. I'm going to join them together using some jute string, and I'm going to tie one on top and one at the bottom so they're nice and secure. Then it's time to attach the bell. So I'm going to add the larger one first, then I'm going to add the medium-sized one, and then the smaller one on the bottom. I'm just going to hold it in place until I know where I want each bell to hang, and then I'm just going to tie it all 3 strings in a knot. I am then going to flip over the wreath form, and I am going to use that same string from the bells, and I'm just going to tie it to the actual wreath form, and that way it's going to be all together. I am now going to add a bow using some burlap ribbon from burlapfabric.com, and I'm just going to loop it in the way that I kind of start a bow, which I just loop it like a awareness ribbon. Then I'm going to scrunch it in the middle, take some more jute string, and just tie it in the center. It's really easy. I have found that this is the easiest way to do it. I am then going to just take that same string and just tie it around the wreath form in the back with a knot. The excess jute string is going to be tied in a knot so that we can hang the wreath form through there. I'm going to keep it pretty simple because I do want the bells to be the star of the wreath, but I am going to add a pine cone right in the center and some red berries for a little bit of color and also to pop that color from the bells on the inside. And I think this wreath form is stunning. I love the bells. They're so cute. Let me know what you think. For the next tin can hack, I am going to take some foam core from Dollar Tree and a bowl that I had in my kitchen. I'm going to trace it and then we're going to cut it using my knife blade. This knife blade is amazing. If you have not heard me talk about it, I'm sure you did, because I love it and it's in my Amazon store. So check it out if you want to see it. Once I had it cut, I'm going to sand it down just a little bit with a sanding block just to make sure that it's nice and smooth on the edges. Then we're going to take the large tin can and I am going to hot glue it right onto the circle. We're going to make a little frosty hat. It could be a centerpiece or it can be just a decor that you use anywhere in your home. I'm going to hot glue it in the center, but I am going to leave more space towards the front because we're going to add some decor in a little bit. I am now going to give everything one pretty heavy coat of Waverly chalk paint in the color ink, which is a very dark black. Friends, I would love to connect with you on Instagram and Facebook, and I have those links always linked down below in the description box, so check them out, and once you're there, say hi to me. Once the paint was dry, I'm going to take some Waverly chalk paint in the white, and I am going to paint what it will look like some snow on the hat because of course it's frosty and I'm sure he's outside in the snow. So I'm just going to start just freehanding what I think will look like snow. Just some little loops here and there, and I'm going to do the same thing on the rim of the hat. Once I was done with that, I decided to dry brush some white paint on the hat. However, I went way overboard. This was way too much paint and I knew it right away. I finished doing what I was doing, I let it dry, and then we're going to do something else and I'll show you. In the meantime, I'm going to take this little wooden tag from Dollar Tree and I'm going to flip it over into the wooden tone side. You see my Cricut, I cut out the word Frosty in a beautiful font and I'm just going to transfer it right on top, making sure that the little hole is towards the bottom of the tag. I am then going to take a very thin permanent marker and I am going to trace some lines on the edge of the tag, making it look like it is stitched. Then I put that to the side for just a little bit, and now I'm just going to take that Waverly ink chalk paint and we're just going to start covering some of that dry brush. We're just going to cover it and we're going to leave as much white as we want, and this really worked. I love the way it turned out. Now I'm going to add some hot glue on the base of the hat, and we're going to hot glue this nautical rope from Dollar Tree, and we're going to hot glue it twice, so it's going to be doubled up on the rope. I am now going to add some greenery. This picks I do get on Amazon and I do have on my Amazon store. I'm just going to hot glue one there and then a couple little picks from Dollar Tree right in front of it. We're going to add the decor towards the front, but on the right side of the front. Then I'm going to add another one of those pine cones and some more berries for a nice red touch. And then finally, we're going to add that little frosty tag right on the front. And I'm just going to tilt it in a kind of like a tilted way, and we're gonna be done. I love this hat. It is such a great size. How fun would it be to make smaller ones too with the kiddos? I love them. For the next tin can hack, I am going to take a regular size can and just spray paint it with some of the Rust-Oleum red paint. And we're going to do outside again using the little nozzle, and we're going to let it fully dry. Once it was dry, I realized that it wasn't really a full coverage. I think I didn't spray it enough. So I'm just going to do one pretty sloppy coat of the Rust-Oleum chalk paint in the Farmhouse Red just to cover it up. While that's drying, we are going to take some of this black vinyl from Dollar Tree and we're going to cut off a 2-inch strip. And we're going to take some of this golden vinyl. Now this one I get on Amazon. However, Dollar Tree does have gold vinyl. I just didn't have any on hand. We're going to cut a 3-inch strip. Then we're going to cut 3 inches wide to give us a 3-inch square. Then I'm just going to cut a smaller square right inside. We're going to leave about a 1/2 inch on the edges. This is going to be a Santa belt. Once that was all ready, I'm going to place the strip of black vinyl right in the center of the can and then cut off the excess. And then we're going to place the golden square one right in the front, and this is going to be Santa's belt buckle. We're going to make a nice floral arrangement with it, and we're going to place another one of these nice poinsettias from Dollar Tree. At first, I thought about removing the foam from the little pot and placing it inside. It didn't work. Then I thought, let me take one of these foam balls and place it in, but it was way too small and it sunk right in. So I decided to add a couple of these Target bags and just place them inside, and then the ball will fit right inside perfectly. Now I'm going to take some greenery from Amazon, and we're just going to start placing them towards the back. This is going to add some height and some fullness. Then I'm going to add the poinsettia right in the front towards the right side, and then a golden little pick on the inside. That's it for this one. Such an adorable little arrangement. This can be used as a centerpiece. You can make several of them and put them right next to each other. I think that would be so adorable. It's an early December morning. For the next tin can hack, I'm going to take another one of those regular size cans. This time we're going to wrap it in some fluffy white yarn. I'm just going to add a little strip of hot glue on the base of the can. Once I had that bottom base covered, I'm just going to start wrapping it all the way around, all the way to the top. Friends, if you have not visited my Etsy shop, I would love for you to check it out. It is linked down below. I have tons of decals as well as some tote bags, very seasonal. Check it out. Again, it is linked below. Once it was fully covered, I'm just going to add one little tiny strip of hot glue and finish off the top of the can. And once it was completely covered, I'm going to take some of this leftover glittery ribbon that I got recently. It was for my niece's wedding that I made her bouquet. I had it left over and I just thought it would look beautiful to put a strip right in the center and make this arrangement kind of like a cozy glam Christmas one. I'm going to hot glue it in place. And then I'm going to add one of these little trees from Target Dollar Spot. They're $3. I removed the little fabric from the bottom. It has concrete, so it's perfect for this. I fluffed the branches just a little bit and placed it right inside. To cover some of the hollow areas on the can, I'm going to use this dusting mop from Dollar Tree, cut off some pieces of it, just kind of squeeze it in the inside just to make it look like snow. And that's it for this one. Oh my goodness. You know, I love simplicity. If you follow me for a while, you know that I love simple decor. And this one has my heart. It is so simple. It is so fresh. And it can actually transition to winter perfectly. Let me know what you think of this one. And let me know what you think of all of them. I'd love to know which one is your favorite. I have another video here for you. Check it out. I'll see you later and have a blessed day. Bye.
To say that Christmas is on.